On a sunny morning last week, Lin Jiu was driving along the elevated bridge, with the warmth of the sun filling the car. However, in a fleeting moment, a truck suddenly lost control, hurtling toward Lin Jiu's vehicle at breakneck speed. She couldn't react in time, only hearing the jarring crash as the car violently collided with the guardrail of the elevated bridge. Fortunately, her injuries were not severe, and Lin Jiu's long-awaited homecoming day finally arrived. The doctor announced that she had recovered and could leave the hospital to return to her life. However, from the first night back at home, her life took a strange and unusual turn. Every night, after falling asleep, she would be plunged into a bizarre dream. And only by meeting certain requirements could she escape from the dream.
来学一会儿呗。A fleeting moment， 短短一瞬。In a fleeting moment。Jarring， 刺耳的，不和谐的。The jarring crash。Severe， 十分严重的。Her injuries were not severe.
First day's dreamscape. Lin Jiu found herself in an exceptionally aged restaurant, where dim, yellowish lighting cast eerie shadows, rendering the entire scene eerie and unsettling. Seated at a decrepit table, her gaze fixed upon a pile of partially consumed dishes. These dishes emitted strange odors, causing an unsettling sensation to crawl down her spine. She attempted to pick up some leftovers with her hand, but her fingers suddenly stung, as if scalded by fire. Lin Jiu was startled by this unusual occurrence. Realizing that this dream was governed by inexplicable rules, and these rules were actively trying to prevent her from leaving. Surrounding her were a group of seemingly lifeless waitstaff, standing motionless in various corners, as if devoid of vitality. Lin Jiu understood that she needed to enlist their help to pack the food if she wished to escape this eerie dream. However, as she approached the nearest server and attempted to communicate, the server's gaze remained vacant, as if oblivious to her presence, engrossed in their own actions.
来学一会儿呗。打包的表达。Can I get a bag for this? Can I get this to go? Could you pack this up for me, please?
In this terrifying dream, Lin Jiu felt an overwhelming sense of anxiety. She searched frantically for clues, attempting to find a way to escape this nightmare. She realized she was wearing a moss-green dress with only 2 coins left in her possession. Meanwhile, the food on the table had become even more unsettling, emitting strange odors that made her want to retch. Suddenly, Lin Jiu noticed a coat draped over the seat behind her. With no one in sight, she cautiously reached into the pocket of the clothing and retrieved a banknote. She waved the banknote desperately, trying to get the attention of the waitstaff. Eventually, the servers seemed to acknowledge her presence, but their movements remained slow and peculiar as they approached to accept the bill. Though the servers' actions were sluggish, they began mechanically packing the remaining food. Lin Jiu anxiously waited, fearing any unexpected developments. After a while, all the dishes were finally packed and placed on the table. As the packed meals were set before her, she knew she had an opportunity to leave this eerie restaurant. She carefully picked up the food, preparing to escape from this spine-chilling place. Suddenly, a horrifying scream pierced the air. "Who stole my money?" The expressions of the servers contorted into something grotesque and malevolent. Lin Jiu dared not look back as she rushed towards the restaurant's exit, fervently praying for a successful escape from this dream. As she burst out of the restaurant's doors, her heart pounded wildly, and sweat soaked her forehead. Back in her bed, Lin Jiu abruptly sat up, surveying her dim yet familiar surroundings. Her breath was rapid, and her sheets were drenched in sweat. She glanced at her phone, and the time displayed 1:11 a.m. She had returned to reality.
Bye bye.